Today we are going to turn R.E.P.O into a horror game. R.E.P.O is already pretty spooky, but there's a bunch of mods that we can add to make it even more scarier. And the first mod is the one that really sets the ambience. It is Black and White FX, and this turns the shading of the game into a black and white grainy effect, like an old horror movie. This really adds some confusion, as some of the things will not show any color except your HUD or when you first scan an item. It is, in my opinion, the core of turning this game into a horror game, and will set the tone for every other mod that we'll add on forward. Next mod we're adding is the Fazbear pizza, as well as Freddy Fazbear himself. These goes very well together, and since they're both from the same horror franchise, they can give you some really good spook. And the ambience with the grayscale is even more scary than the normal Fazbear pizza. The next mod we are adding is the Redfield bunker from Wesley's level. We're adding this bunker, and this bunker has a really creepy vibe similar to Amnesia the bunker. This old army area gives some really creepy vibe, especially since there's a lot of mud in here. It really captures the feel of being stuck underground during the World War. Now the next mod we're adding is the last map, the Deeproot Garden. And this, surprisingly, is one of the spookiest map that we are adding. It is extremely dark if you don't have the flashlight and you are walking crouching. And when you reach the quota, all the lights turns off, which means the map is even more dark and hard to traverse without bumping into an enemy. Next mod we are going to add is the Sanity mod. This mod adds a sanity meter, and the more sanity you gain, the more insane you get. So right now I am alone and I am losing sanity. If you are with your friends or within the truck, you regain sanity, but being alone and seeing a mob will lower your sanity. And once you reach max sanity, you'll start to see light flickering and weird shadow appears, whispers, and strange stuff that is not normally here. And then we're adding two valuable mods. The first one is called Horror Valuable. This adds a bunch of valuable from various very popular horror movies and franchise, like a Chucky doll, a Leatherface chainsaw, a Faint Hugger from Alien, and many, many more. And the other valuable mod is called Dark Chandelier. And this spooky, gloomy chandelier is worth a lot of money, but is also very heavy and very fragile, so make sure you have some strength or you're not alone when you are holding this. Now for the enemies, I already talked about Freddy, but we are also adding Wesley's enemy, with the most creepy being the voodoo doll. This unstoppable thing will follow you everywhere you go, and you need to find the doll to destroy it. There's also the Gusher, which is creepy in and of itself.
Can't see the sun.
The soldier, that is very creepy also in and of itself. It keeps rambling over and over. And the Lost Droid that adds a copy of your teammate, which is even harder to see when in the black and white. But that will transform into a horrid monstrosity that will shoot you with a Gatling gun. I better get going now. And finally, if you want to be creepy, we are going to add the Levis horror hats. And this adds, once again, a bunch of cosmetic from the most popular horror franchise. The Jason, to Mike Myers, to the Loki mask, to the Jigsaw pig mask, the Freddy Krueger hat. So I hope you're ready for the Halloween, until we wait for the new update for R.E.P.O. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!